Hey guys, welcome back. On my last video, as you guys know, I started working on my skinny section. Today we're gonna build something new. It's gonna be something pretty cool. As I mentioned, I have a bunch of this garbage on the side of the house which I'm throwing out. But before I'm doing that, I'm actually cleaning some stuff, recycling, and creating some fun features in my house. Today we're gonna work on a kicker. I've seen tons of videos online, and that idea came up as well. So I'm gonna pause the skinny section for now, and I'm gonna work on the kicker, which is a pretty easy project. So the first thing I should do is pick whatever is good to use, stuff like this, and clean all these nails. And let me do that right now, and I'll show you the plan I have. All right, so I came up with this. I clean up these nails, which are pretty good for what I'm trying to do. As you see, I clean all the nails, pull all of them out. So I'm gonna recycle this and use it for my kicker. Something I'm planning to work on is jumping. And as you guys know, we are actually in quarantine now. We can go out, so let's build it in home so we can practice at home. Nothing better than that. I also cleaned some of this wood, which I'm planning to use. Let's see what I come up to. So one of my ideas was planning to do something for the family, as my kids are actually learning how to bike. I was planning to make something for the family like this so they can use it, kind of like a, not almost like a kicker, but much like a roller. But unfortunately I don't have that much plywood, and I'm not planning to go out to get that now. That'll be my next project. So the new plan is to build a kicker, like I said, since I don't have that much plywood. I'm gonna build something like this. That will be the idea. I see in some videos, which is a pretty good idea, they have kind of like a couple of inches this way, and they make it down this way, so you have a support. When you jump this way, this will kind of grab the push from this side so it doesn't roll over. I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. So we have 48 inches. I thought it was 50, but 48. And 48, so 48 by 48. Now the question will be how high I want this thing. Like I say, I'm learning how to jump. I'm not an expert, I'm not that good yet, but I'm working on it. So I'm planning to maybe 16 inches high, because this plywood is almost half an inch, so in reality it will be almost 17 inch high. I think that's a pretty good size for me to start. So 48, 40, it's right here. And we said we wanted as high as 16 inch to here. So here are some of the tools. This is in case I have to sand something. This old friend. Safety first. This is the mark for the 40 inches long. So this is the top here. Put another one on this corner. So I have this, which is pretty flexible. This is what we're gonna use to make the lip. And the reason why I use these 2 nails is because I can trace as deeper as I want. So again, since I'm learning, I'm not planning to do it that aggressive, but I think that's a pretty good angle right there. So, I think that's good enough. I forgot my glove, so let's put this on. There you go. So to cut this thing, I'll use the circular, and you can actually graduate the speed and the precision here. So since this is plywood, we're gonna use this one here, number 2. Let's cut this one. It is. We have the first one. Let's cut the second one now. And the second one is done. I'm not an expert, as you see, cutting stuff, but I'm doing as much as I could. There you go. Now, how wide I want this thing? I'm thinking of 24 inches wide. So I have this wood that I recycle. So let's cut 24 inches of these pieces of wood. Safety first. Now it's getting some form. As you see, I cut 24 inches, all those right there, a bunch of them, and I'm just gonna screw them now, so this will look like a ramp now. All right, so let's screw all this here, and I'll show you the process. So these are the screws I have. They're not meant to be for this type of material, but this is what I have, so let's use them. Yeah, boy. Looking good.
One eternity later.
So there you go. First part is done. So far, so good. I'm actually surprised that it's just looking this way. Let's cut the top part, and this project is almost done. So because I have to bend this wood, this plywood, I don't want it to break it. I just want to put some water on it, wet it as much as I can, so I can bend it and not break it. I saw this on a video on YouTube as well, which is a pretty good tip. So let's just wet this a little bit, and let's try to put her over there. All right, so this thing is soaking wet. I mean, I would like to be a little bit more wet, but I want to finish this project today. And I'm planning to use these screws on the sides with these washers, so it kind of hold them more. I'll have some of the screw up, but I'm using this on the corners. Looking good, right? with some extra help, I'm actually getting this done. To get the screws in is super hard. Trying not to break this thing, but it was a great idea getting this wet. Just getting screws all over. So almost done with the screws. I'm just gonna smooth the surface in some areas, like where the tire is going. So there it is, guys. It's looking good. I just have to paint it to make it look nice, but also to preserve the wood a little bit more. Looking great. All I'm using in this project is stuff that I have home that I'm not even using, so this paint has been there for like a year. Still look good. Since the top is still wet, I'm gonna start painting this way. I'm gonna start painting the side. Whoa, this is dark, but it's all I have, so let's paint this thing and show you the finished project. Let's just give it the last touch. It will look like this. There you go. Make some lines with a glow paint. It's a paint that glow in the dark. Can't wait to see if this thing lights up at night so I can use it in my yard. I have lights on that tree and on my deck over here, so that might look pretty good at night in case I want to have fun. So there it is. What do you guys think? It's looking amazing. Can't wait to try it. The paint still wet. We have to wait until it dries, and then the best part, we have to try this thing out.
2,000 years later.
All right, it's Sunday. It's been 2 days after I built this thing. It's been raining for the last couple of days. Let's put this in practice. So I'm planning to use this as a landing. I don't know if the camera catch this, but this is like kind of going down in my yard a little bit. So that will be kind of my landing in order to try this thing. Let's put it in position and let's see how it works. It's working pretty good. Now, the only thing is that I'm not taking that much speed because my gate is closed. So I'm gonna have to up in the driveway, calm down this way, and try to jump a little bit faster now that I know it works. Let's try that. Yeah, guys, amazing. It's working great. Like you see, I'm not an expert. I don't know how to jump that much, but I think I did a pretty good job, and I can practice at home using this amazing ramp or kicker. I love it. I'm gonna practice a lot on this to see if finally I'm not afraid of these jumps. Pretty good. I think I did excellent. Please comment below, let me know what you guys think. Also like the video if you liked it. Even if you don't, please just press like. I hope some of you guys decide to make one of this, and if you do, please let me know in the comments as well. All right, take care guys.